Hello everyone, today our topic is how to send WhatsApp notification when invoice is paid in Razorpay. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment for an invoice in Razorpay, then automatically I'm going to capture the detail of that payment and I'm going to use these details to send a notification message on WhatsApp to my customer. So for sending the message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, and for my objective, I have to build a connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Razorpay. In action application, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send WhatsApp notification when invoice is paid in Razorpay. So suppose we are selling some products and we have created invoices for that sale by Razorpay, and we have shared the payment link for these invoices with our customer. Now whenever our customer will make payment for our invoices or in our invoice will get paid, then automatically we want to send a notification message on WhatsApp to our customer. So here for sending the message on WhatsApp, we are going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, and WhatsApp Cloud API is an official API platform for WhatsApp by Meta. And by using WhatsApp Cloud API, a number will not get blocked too. So here my objective is that whenever a new invoice will get paid in Razorpay, then automatically we are going to send a notification message on WhatsApp to our customer. So for doing this automatically, what we need to do is we need to create a connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API, and we are going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, we are going to create this automation between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API. So how we are going to set up this connection and how we are going to use Pabbly Connect? For that, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here, and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send WhatsApp notification when invoice paid in Razorpay. Now I have to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab. And in this tab, I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account. And in this, I have this particular folder of Razorpay, so I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to save this workflow in this particular folder, so I have to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Razorpay. So I'm going to select Razorpay here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and invoice paid will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So for that, I'm going to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect. So for connecting these two accounts, I have to follow all these instructions. And first I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And now I have to take you to my Razorpay account. And here I have this option of account and settings. So I'm going to open that. And in account and settings, I have this option of webhooks. So I'm going to open this. And here in webhooks, I have to add a new webhook. So I'm going to click here on this add new webhook button. And first I have to give the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have this option of active events. So I'm going to scroll down And in this invoice events, I have this option of invoice paid. So I'm going to select this. So this is going to be my active events. And now I'm going to click on create webhook. And here I have successfully added my webhook. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I need to make a payment for my invoice. So for that, let me take you back to Razorpay. And now I'm going to go to invoices. And here I have these two invoices. So I'm going to use this invoice. So I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to open this payment link of this invoice in a new tab. And here this is the invoice of 500 rupees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make payment for this invoice. So I have to click on proceed to pay. And now I have to select my method. So my method will be of card. And now I have to give a card number. So this is a test payment. So I'm going to use test card number and I have to give the test expiry. Also I'm going to give a random card number which will be test user. And now I'm going to give a CVV. So I'm going to give a random CVV. And now I'm going to click on pay now. And here I have to give a OTP. So this is my test OTP and I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully made payment for my invoice. So my invoice is paid. Now what I need to do is I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see I have received this response. So in the response, I have the details of the invoice that I have just made payment for. And in this, I have all these details. And in this, I have the contact number of my customer. This is also the WhatsApp number of my customer. Also, I have the amount. So I'm getting this amount in the smallest currency digit. That's why I'm getting the amount of 50,000 rupees. But my invoice amount is of 500 rupees only. So I have received this amount in the smallest digit. I have all these other details too. I have my receipt number, which is also my invoice number. And here my status is of paid. So my invoice is paid. And also in this, I have the detail of my customer. So I have my customer name, which is test user. I have the email, which is testuser98@pabblytudes.com. And I have the mobile number. So here I have received all these details of my invoice and the payment. Now what I need to do is I need to use all these details and I want to use these details to send a notification message on WhatsApp to my customer. So here this is the WhatsApp number and in this number I'm going to send a notification message. So before sending the message, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step. And here I'm going to use a tool which is number formatter. So I'm going to select number formatter here. And I'm using number formatter to get my exact amount that I had in my invoice. So for that I have to select my action event. So I'm going to open this tab and here perform math operation will be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to connect number formatter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect and here I have these two tabs. So first I have to give my numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my smallest currency digit that I'm receiving as an amount and I'm going to divide that by 100. So I have received my amount in the response of Razorpay. So I'm going to use that detail and I'm going to map that here. So for that I need to use mapping. And what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I have to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay and in this I have all these details and I'm going to find my amount. So this is my amount paid. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to give a comma and I'm going to give the number that I want to divide this number by. So I'm going to divide this by 100 and by doing this I'm going to get my exact amount. So here I have to select my operations. So I'm going to open this tab and here divide will be my operation. So I'm going to select this and now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see I have received the response. So in the response I have this result and this is my exact amount which is of 500 rupees. Now what I need to do is that I have received all these details of amount and my customer. I'm going to use all these details to send a notification message on WhatsApp. So for that I have to add my last action step. So I'm going to click here. And here my action application is going to be WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to select WhatsApp Cloud API here. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and send template message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting WhatsApp Cloud API, I need a token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So how we can connect WhatsApp Cloud API and how we can set up WhatsApp Cloud API account. For that, what we need to do is we need to open this hyperlink by clicking here on this Learn More button. And here it will take us to Pabbly forum. And in this page, we have all the instruction of how we can set up our WhatsApp Cloud API account and how we can get the details that are required to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So I have already set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect and I need token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So for this, let me take you to my WhatsApp Cloud API account. And here this is my WhatsApp Cloud API account and here I have my temporary access token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all these details and I'm going to add these details in Pabbly Connect. So first I'm going to refresh this temporary access token, and as this was a temporary access token, that's why I have refreshed this. And now I'm going to use all these details. So I'm going to copy these details and I'm going to paste them in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. So here I have added all these details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save. And here I have successfully connected WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Now here I need a template. So for the template, what you need to do is you need to select the template that you want to use to send a message to your customer on WhatsApp. And if you haven't created any template, then what you need to do is you need to go back to your WhatsApp Cloud API account and you need to open this hyperlink by clicking here. And it will take us to WhatsApp Manager where we are going to see all the message templates. And here we will see all the message templates that we have in our WhatsApp Cloud API account or we are going to create in WhatsApp Cloud API. So how we are going to create a new template? For that, we need to click here on this Create Template button. And after clicking on this Create Template button, we need to follow all the instructions. And we need to customize the message that we want to send to our customer on WhatsApp. So after customizing the message, what we need to do is we need to take the approval for our template by Meta. And after taking the approval, our template will look like this. So I have taken approval for this particular template, which is named as Razorpay invoice payment. So I'm going to use this particular template. So I'm going to show you this template. And here this is my template and this is my message, which is hello, and I have my variable. Great news, your payment for Razorpay invoice number, I have another variable, and amount, and I have my third variable, has been successfully paid. Thank you for your prompt payment. If you need any further assistance or have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Have a fantastic day ahead. So here in my message, I have added all these variables, and in these variables, I'm going to add the name of my customer, invoice number, and my invoice amount. So these are the variables in my message, and all these are going to change as I'm going to receive new payments for invoices from Razorpay. So here this is going to be the template that I'm going to use. So I have to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting the template, what you need to do is you need to open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the templates that you have created in your Pabbly Connect account. And I'm going to use this particular template of Razorpay invoice payment. So I'm going to select this. And my language code and template ID is already selected. Now what I need to do is I need to give a recipient mobile number, body field 1, body field 2 and body field 3. So these body fields are my variable, and now I am going to first give my recipient mobile number. So here in the recipient mobile number, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the number of my customer that I have received as a response from Razorpay. So I'm going to map that here. So I have to click here. I'm going to open the response of Razorpay. And in the response, I'm going to find the number of my customer. So this is the number of my customer and this is the WhatsApp number of my customer. So I'm going to map this. And here I have all these details of variable. So first I have to give the customer name. So I'm going to map my customer name here. So I have to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay. And this is my customer name. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I have to give the invoice number. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay. And I have to find my invoice number. So this is my receipt number or invoice number. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the amount of my invoice. So I have to click here. And I have formatted my exact amount in this number formatters tab. So I'm going to open this. And in the result, I have my amount. So I'm going to select this. And after my amount, I'm going to give my currency. So I have to open the response of Razorpay. And in this Razorpay response, I have my currency, which is INR, which is for Indian rupees. So I'm going to map this. And here I have mapped all these required details. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new response of an invoice payment from Razorpay, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced and we are going to receive new details in real time. So here I have filled all the required details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received the response. So this is a positive response. So this means that I have sent a notification message automatically to my customer on WhatsApp. Now to check this, I'm going to open WhatsApp, and here on WhatsApp we can see I have received this new message. So the message is, hello test user. So this was the name of my customer. Great news, your payment for Razorpay invoice number, this is the invoice number, and amount 500 Indian rupees has been successfully paid. Thank you for your prompt payment. If you need any further assistance or have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a fantastic day ahead. So here we can see that we have the details of our customer and the invoice. And these are the details that I have received from Razorpay as a response in Pabbly Connect. And I have used all those details of the payment to send a notification message to my customer on WhatsApp. So here my connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp is working successfully, and whenever I'm going to receive a new payment for invoice from Razorpay, then automatically I'm going to send a notification message to my customer that their payment has been successful and we have received their payment. So here I have used this template that I had in my WhatsApp Cloud API account, and automatically I have used that template to send the message to my customer. So here we have successfully created this automation and connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have created this connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API in such a way that whenever we are going to receive a payment for an invoice in Razorpay, then automatically we are going to send a notification on WhatsApp to our customer. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Razorpay, and my trigger event was invoice paid. Then I have set up my action steps, and first I have used number formatter to get the exact amount that we had in our invoice. And in the last, we have used WhatsApp Cloud API as our action application, and my action event was send template message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.